Consider this. Have you ever believed that sticking to your goals no matter what is the key to success? We often pit grit against quit as if they're rivals, but Annie Duke suggests a different perspective. Success isn't just about relentless pursuit. It's about discerning the right path and knowing when to let go of the rest. It's about having the courage to quit what doesn't serve us. So remember, being stubbornly persistent may not always lead to success. Think about this. Is quitting always a sign of weakness? Consider a different perspective. Quitting is actually a powerful decision-making tool. It's a conscious choice, a strategic move that gives you the flexibility to adapt, whether to new information, shifts in your environment, or your own personal growth. It's about shedding what no longer serves you and focusing on what propels you forward. So, quitting isn't surrendering. It's a strategic move towards your goals. Have you ever hesitated to quit something, fearing it might impede your progress? This common apprehension can, paradoxically, keep us stagnant. Quitting is not about giving up, but making a strategic decision that propels us forward. The reluctance to quit can blind us to fresh opportunities, more in line with our goals. It's like clinging to a sinking ship when there's a lifeboat nearby. Remember, quitting isn't the end, it's a new beginning. So don't let the fear of quitting keep you stuck in unproductive situations. When deciding whether to quit, do you consider the advice of those who've walked a similar path? It's essential to remember that we can glean wisdom from the experiences of others, and even from our past selves. The echoes of past advice can illuminate our present choices, helping us discern whether it's time to persevere or let go. The road to success is rarely a solitary journey. It's often paved with the wisdom of those who've traveled before us. Remember, wisdom lies not just in your experiences but also in the experiences of others. Ever heard of the monkeys and pedestals mental model? This intriguing concept advises confronting your toughest challenges first. It's like tackling the big, intimidating monkey before dealing with the smaller ones. By doing this, you sidestep the trap of false progress where you're busy but not truly productive. It also encourages timely quitting, helping you pivot towards better avenues sooner. This approach boosts efficiency and aligns your efforts with your goals. So, tackle the difficult tasks first and avoid the illusion of false progress. Do you have a list of signals to help you identify when it's time to quit? Enter the concept of kill criteria. This isn't your standard list. It's a strategic compilation of indicators that signal when it's time to let go. It's about minimizing decision-making when you're under the sway of gains or losses. You see, the kill criteria helps you to remain objective, to stay true to your goals without being clouded by emotions or temporary setbacks. Remember, having a kill criteria can help you make informed decisions about when to quit. Have you considered setting a measurable state and a date as your quitting criteria? It's a powerful tool. This approach involves defining clear, measurable benchmarks for success. Then set a specific date. If by that date you haven't hit your benchmarks, it may be time to quit. This is not defeat. It's strategic decision-making. It frees you from sinking resources into endeavors that aren't panning out. So set your benchmarks and know when it's time to move on. Have you ever considered that unchecked optimism can hinder quitting when necessary? Optimism is a powerful motivator. It fuels our resilience and keeps us moving forward. However, when optimism isn't balanced with a dose of realism, it can blind us to the need for change. We might cling on to endeavors that are no longer beneficial, convinced that things will improve if we just keep going. But life is too short for unnecessary persistence. Remember, unchecked optimism can sometimes lead to unnecessary persistence. Ever been forced to quit something? How did that make you feel? Uncomfortable, right? But here's a fresh perspective. Annie Duke suggests that forced exits can actually be catalysts for discovery. When a door slams shut, many more open, revealing opportunities you may never have considered. These unexpected transitions could be the very thing that propels you towards your goals, or even better ones. So, embrace forced exits as opportunities for discovery and growth. Do you evaluate your progress based on rigid goals or flexible ones? In our ever-evolving world, the rigidity of goals can become a hindrance. Flexibility allows us to adapt and grow, to shift our focus as circumstances change. It's not just about hitting the target, it's about the journey, the lessons learned, and the milestones achieved along the way. Embrace flexibility in your goals, and you'll find success in unexpected places. Remember, the journey is as important as the destination. So what have we learned today about the art of quitting? Annie Duke's book Quit invites us to redefine our perception of quitting. It's about grit, decision-making, overcoming reluctance, and learning from past advice. It involves setting kill criteria, balancing optimism, and embracing forced exits. It encourages flexibility in goals and reminds us that sometimes, quitting can lead to greater achievements. Remember, sometimes quitting is the pathway to greater achievements. If you enjoyed this summary, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe for more insightful content.